Hi YouTube, Tom back again. Wanted to do a, what are you doing? This is Augustus. Augustus is one. A power scent, and that is private label from Jovoy. I originally found it, I was visiting a friend of mine in Paris, and I went into their boutique, and actually the owner, Francois, I think it's Henin, was in, and he just showed me around the shop, and he sorted me out with so many um, samples and freebies. He was a charming guy, um, and really took care of me. So if you're ever in Paris, definitely go in. I don't know if he'll be in, but I was really impressed with the place and the service. Um, and I didn't try it on my skin at the time, but I was really impressed with Amber Premier, and the service that when I came back, I made a point of looking them up, and I got private label. It comes in a hard box that is textured like an alligator skin, and it has private label just on the one end, and you've got a little pull tab. What are you doing, kitten? And it's housed in there like that, and you pull it out. Really hefty bottle. Nice solid cap, reminds me of like the Amouage caps. And not for nothing, if nothing else, it is coinciding that the perfumer behind this is Cécile Zarokian, that actually made Amouage's Epic Woman. And it's, I think, a winter powerhouse. When I was trying it, when I was living in London, um, it was winter time, and I went to sort of like a barbecue house with a friend of mine, um, and it was freezing outside, it was snowing, and I tried this, and I think it was Muscat Jour, and I couldn't stop sniffing this. So it is really a vetiver patchouli bomb. He's biting me now. um, and with a warm, boozy sandalwood and leather with a few spices. It's got this hot, cold feeling about it. Um, the the vetiver and papyrus give it a lot of body, a woody, earthy, um, rooty feeling, and the patchouli helps with that. And it's a little bit dirty. The patch helps with the dirt, but brings a good dose of spice that keeps it interesting, and gives it a little bit of sweetness that the sandalwood and leather play on. The leather reminds me a little bit of Serge Lutens leather. If you've smelt that one, it's a bit cool. It's not as suede as Tuscan leather and all the various copies and what leather scents tend to play on at the moment. Um, and the sandalwood and leather play the role of sort of like an amber, and bring it a lot of sweetness for what's not really a sweet scent. Um, the the result is an incredibly underlined, bold, shouted, manly, um, warm and inviting scent that's sort of woody and spicy and unmistakably masculine, with a touch of old school sweetness about it. Um, from an old sort of French perfume house. I think it started in the early uh, part, or I think it was like 1922 maybe. Ugh, I know. What do you think? And I think it teeters between sort of secure and inviting, um, and a little bit austere, sort of very serious, don't be near me type of scent. Um, and I don't think Hey, what are you doing? No. Um, I think it would suit an upper class event, or a smarter dress really. Um, I think it's a cold weather only. Oh, stop it. Um, and the cold weather really brings out the sweetness, and is like huddling to a small fire on your skin. You can't want to be near it. Um, I think it creates an amazing scent bubble around you. You're going to smell it for a while, so go easy on the trigger with it. Um, with decent projection, people will know you're around them, um, and it doesn't die down. So spray 2 sprays max. So go easy on the trigger. I sprayed it at 8:30 this morning, um, and it's about 7:30 now, and I'm still smelling myself. So um, bear that in mind if you're going for it. Um, uh, it reminds me of, I don't know to call it an analogy, um, of an old small wooden box. Um, you might have one, your parents might have one. Um, Maybe a sandalwood box that's had like bits of knickknacks in it over the years, um, badges, and maybe a little bottle of patchouli oil that's broken, spilt, and you've got a big patchouli stain at the bottom that the smell you can't get rid of. Um, that now kind of holds just spices like maybe cumin or nutmeg. And it's got a little bottle of booze in it, maybe like a nice bourbon or something. It just kind of smells like that. Um, some patchouli leaves, um, and it reminds me something that you'd expect to find or on a shelf with all the nasamatos. I remember smelling it at the time, and it reminded me a lot of Black Afghano. And a person you're bored, you are. Talking to a guy recently, said Duro, and I could see that a little bit. It's been a while since I smelt it, but I could see that. Um, and but you get 100 ml for the same price, and it's just as strong. So I think it's a great buy if you're looking for a winter powerhouse scent. Um, and it can be your no nonsense hairy chest um, winter go to for that if it suits you. I'm probably gonna sell my bottle, and I've kept a small decant because it's so manly, um, and whilst the sun bubble is good and it doesn't die down, um, I'm just not a manly guy. I'm softly spoken. I actually work with animals. Um, Augustus here is is from my rescue centre. I work in 2 rescue centres. One's domestic and one's wildlife. And this is actually my landlady's cat. She got him from my centre, didn't she? Um, and so working with animals, I don't get to wear as many fragrances as I would like because there's a lot of smells around anyway. Um, and with me being quite a quiet guy, this is not quiet scent. I fell in love with it, and I will use it sometimes. So bear that in mind. It's an alpha scent. Um, Somewhere if you smell something like Amouage's Epic Man, it's big hairy balls stuff in short. So that is my review of Amouage's private label. No, it's Jovoy's private label. Um, and check it out. If you if you come across it, let me know what you think. Even though I might be selling it, it's it is a love of mine, and I love Umber Premier. Probably would use that a lot more. I should have gone for that one maybe. Not so keen on the other ones, but they are quality. So let me know what you think. pop into their store in Paris, say hello to Francois, and rate, comment, subscribe, press the like button, adopt an animal, and I'll see you on the next video. Take care, guys. Bye.